Welcome back. I did not think I would be doing another video, let alone a first video with anything to do with Cardi B, because that is not my cup of tea. However, we got to get into some things. So poor Miss Criminal B is back in the media again, crying and you know how she do. She back at it again. Okay? So the latest news has got her crashing out with this whole Offset separation. It's like the gift that keep on giving, okay, that we don't want. We should know that she is definitely losing it. And at the end of her career, when she was taking up for Nicki Minaj last week, talk about she wasn't, liking or retweeting something that was saying that she wasn't talking about your kids. Of course, she wasn't talking about your kids. She has better things to worry about. Okay. Anyway, so actually, let me take my foot off the pedal a little bit. Let me take my foot off the gas a little bit. I ain't trying to clown her. I'm just having fun, y'all. I'm just talking shit. No, because for real, this time, I actually really agree with her. I feel like I'm not going to say everything that she said is valid and true, but I feel like from her perspective, I feel like it's valid. Okay, so boom. So this is how it went, okay? So, her and Offset been going through this whole public separation for him, yet getting caught cheating again. So, the update is that the reason I heard that allegedly Cardi knew about the girl being pregnant, but since it was supposed to be understood that this girl was supposed to be getting an abortion, okay, that she was cool with it because it was going to be done and over with and it wasn't supposed to be hitting the media. But see, the crash out happened when the shit hit the media. Okay, so now everybody know our business about you got somebody pregnant on me. Fucking is one thing. That's already bad enough. Pregnancy, but fucking raw? Come on, man. So, of course, we can assume that that's the reason for this new claim of them getting a divorce for the 14,333rd time. Okay. So, yeah. So he being trifling again, publicly embarrassing your wife, being a womanizer. You know what I mean? And it's just like, enough already. Like, you've done it. Like, spare me, spare her, spare us. Like, we at this point, it's just gotten to a point where we just like, you know what, wasn't nobody even trying to tell you to leave your husband. Not really, for real. Like, but this time, no, you need to leave. You need to leave. So, okay, so she found out the girl is secretly still pregnant, okay? Allegedly, and now Cardi B is pregnant at the same time, allegedly. Plot twist. So, I guess it pissed Cardi B off that Offset's mom had left a comment under one of her posts in regards to like her daughter, like go culture, like she was reading her, like just saying something cute and friendly like about her grandchild, and she was like, first of all, like what we not gonna do is the fake stuff. So now we like, okay, alert, what's going on behind closed doors, like what's see. So she, from her perspective, is basically like grandma, mama, G-ma, grandma, whatever she calling herself, because it's something real hood, because she want to be real young. Whatever the hell it is, they saying she coming from a place of saying that, oh, she being fake, she being phony with her, and they really don't get along. So basically stay from around me with all that. Hey, culture, knowing you ain't really on that type of time behind closed doors. Like, that's what she was giving. Like, that's how she was giving it up. Like, okay, like, what's tea? Like, why you act? I mean, and so as it should, she should be pissed off because if something is going on behind closed doors and you trying to pop like it's all cute and it's this way and that way and it's really not giving that, then don't play with me like that. And so then let's escalate to the more recent turn of events between the two of them. So they all of a sudden trying to take culture I didn't hear nothing about Wave, but I'm gonna assume that they wouldn't just be separating the kids, but they're trying to get custody of Culture from Cardi B. What? Like, what the hell is you talking about? Like, only time somebody try to take somebody's child from a mother, because most times that's where a child is living with, unless he's a boy and then he gets to a certain age and live with his dad or whatever the circumstance might be. But in this particular case, regardless if, I may or may not care for a person or not, I have eyes though, and I can see that she's always with her kids all the time. It don't matter if it's rehearsal. She's personally, with her kids, taking them to school. She's always loving on her kids. Like, they're a main fixture in her life. She is a present and active parent, as she should be. And so from what I see, is a good mother, period. That's one thing you can't take away from her. Like, she is a very good mother. And so I find it uber disrespectful. I find that uber weirdo behavior to even think that that's even, like, what? No. Yeah, so then you had a daddy with the tweets talking about, yeah, my son might be, he's not the most perfect, son, but, he's young and rich and this, that, and the third, but he take care of his kids and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, y'all sound like them kind of parents that they kid can't do no wrong. Them ones, like he could, like a Jeffrey Dahmer type. But we never seen him doing it. He never, like that. That's the energy I feel, because then you talk about with a wife like that and how she loved to go to run the social media and tell their business. That could hurt they bag and her bag and dealing with her mental illness and saying all this all off the wall. First of all, why did you bring mental illness into this? Like, so you trying to tell me if I got a husband that keep getting caught publicly and it keeps ending up on social media where I'm embarrassed that I can't respond, that as a human being that I'm supposed to just act like I don't see that? So they basically saying she's wrong for having a very public response to the very public embarrassment and humiliation that he continues to put her through. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And because of that, that's the reason why y'all want to try to take her children. Y'all trifling as hell. And so because of that, and y'all can't give no viable reason, I know y'all not finna say it's because of no mental illness or this, that, and the third. Like, you tried it. So you think because your son stay with this Christina Aguilera up his nose allegedly and stay pop locking and doing all this weirdo behavior and slutting every woman out and then just doing girls raw and doing all that, that's cool though? Because that's completely same behavior though, right? And so what court in the history of niggerdom is going to award him custody over her? Go ahead, I'll wait. Child, I literally have heard it all. And because of that foolishness with them very public tweets that they can't deny, don't tell me your account was hacked, y'all wrote that, and that's what y'all standing on. So I believe every word that she's saying. I believe it's something going on behind closed doors, and I believe that they ain't really standing on the business that they say they standing on. I believe that they're promoting one thing and doing another thing behind closed doors. And because they're not even really putting any real blame on their son, they like acknowledging but glossing over the fact, like, nah, you've been dragging this whole woman for years. Stop playing. And because they can't really own that, then that lets me know that you a damn lie. And so I gotta be on Cardi on this one. I'm sorry. They wrong as hell for what they doing, have done, and what they trying to do. That's disgusting. That's dirty business. That's dirty work. So that's really it for that story, y'all. Tell me what you think in the comments below, okay? And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you do so. Real quick, before I get out of here, I just wanted to get something off of my chest because I'm currently at my in-laws' house, and my father-in-law passed the day before yesterday, and I am sitting in his favorite spot, and I just want to dedicate this video to him because he was just one of those type of people that would encourage you to chase your dreams. And he was such a light, just a person that was always smiling and always cracking jokes. And so it's a real difference. I realized as I was doing this, I probably will never, ever have a moment like this again in his space, in his energy. And I love him and I miss him. And like I said, this is dedicated to him. Love you, Papa.